Wow, we went right into it today. That's awesome. Didn't have to start and stop and start and stop. Sometimes we don't know what's going on behind the scene, but I'm not always able to go on live right away. But today I am. So hello and happy Tuesday. Hope your day is going well. It's almost the end of the day for us here, so I'm happy I'm able to jump in. It's going to be a quick one because it's been a long day. It's been a long day. But a good day, Had some meetings and looking forward to working on some projects. And we'll be sharing that in the very near future. So I want to talk about avoiding gossip today. That's my topic. And it's so easy if one isn't careful to get into that place where you're hearing gossip or even nothing. The top And I'm always of the mind that if a person is going to talk about somebody else and they're talking to you, they're probably talking about you to somebody else. If they're going to talk to you about somebody, they're probably talking to somebody about you. So if we open up and listen to gossip, what it does is it's perpetuating negative news, negativity. And there's a place where if something is happening, it needs to be addressed, and it can be addressed preferably privately with the person rather than blasting and talking negative about people. It's not something that I encourage or want to hear about. And sometimes you just have to say, let's not talk about this person. It's not a nice thing to do. So if you would not want someone to talk about you, don't let somebody else talk about somebody else. In other words, it just makes sense to me. Okay, so here is a quote. It's been said that great people talk about ideas, average people talk about themselves, and small people talk about others. And that's what gossip does. So if you're going to say something about somebody else, say something positive. That's something I learned from my mother. If you don't have anything good to say about someone, don't say anything. Sometimes you just have to bite your lips, or cover your lips, I'm not gonna say it. I'm thinking it, but I'm not gonna say it. Even if you're thinking it, you can still stop the thinking and say, that's it, I'm not gonna say it. Because there are some people who they don't vent about someone to others to make themselves feel better. Sometimes people talk. There's a place for it. And I know there's a situation I went through a couple years ago, and I talked about the situation to people that were involved with the situation, about the people that caused the situation that affected me. I think that's different, but just to be randomly talking about people, oh yeah, this person does this, it's just avoidable and unnecessary as much as possible. So here's another one. When the eagles are silent, the parrots begin to jabber. Good leaders are like eagles, they soar. I love that word, soar. They inspire, they fly high, and they don't talk just to hear themselves. They don't vent about someone to others to make themselves feel better. And I think sometimes people just talk and they feel that talking about somebody else, bad about somebody else, somehow makes them look good. Which, if you think about it, makes no sense whatsoever. So the best thing is to just completely avoid it. And if we all did that, it would be a much happier world. What do you think? I think it would be a much happier world if we didn't talk negatively about others. How about praising people? Talk positive. Let's talk first positive about other people. Much better. So that's my bit for today. Hey, what's on your mind and what's going on? Let me know. And with that, I will see you tomorrow. God bless.